This video was recorded in front of a live virtual audience.
Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. So are y'all's ready for a little journey? Not the Hermes kind. No. We're going to do a little different journey today. So first and foremost, subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, click the subscription button next to it, the join button, become a member today, get access to extra perks. Join me on Patreon, superdacob all spelled together for extra perks there as well. Thank you to all my members and patrons who have already pledged. Without you, the Fashion Bunker would not be here. We're talking Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton, darling. And we are going to review the female, the woman, Spring-Summer 2022 Pret-a-Porter collection together. So, you know, I got my little toiletry pouch with me because I always use it when I live stream. Yes, I live stream every Saturday. You are all welcome to join me in the chats. I live stream every Saturday, and that's where we do all these reviews and videos together, so everybody's welcome. My makeup is in here because I got to retouch my makeup because I live stream 10 hours on end, so you best believe I need it. And the toiletry pouch is just amazing. So I got my little Louis moment going on. Oh, by the way, check out my merch too for Halloween, only available until the 31st of October. This is the purple version on Amazon, but you can get the black version as well on www.superdacob.com. Fear of missing out, the chest buster heart as well, and many other. Now, my lovely co-chatters and co-reviewers, let me put down this beauty of a pouch as we shift to the side and review. Now, the video is taken from the Louis Vuitton YouTube channel, falls under fair use because we are reviewing it. I changed their music because it was copywritten to a music that is copyright free. So I added a different soundtrack to the video. Just bear that in mind. And also, I'm watching this for the first time. I have seen some pieces, you know, on Instagram, the crazy sunglasses and a little bit of details here and there. The sunglasses, which look very much like Alain Micli, whole other can of worms, though. We're going to get to it. But let's watch it together, shall we? Women's Spring-Summer 2022. Hit it. Oh, very the Da Vinci Code. Are we... Dan Brown, are we... Oh my God, is Tom Hanks gonna pop out wearing a female dress for Louis? The Pavillon Richelieu. Oh no, no. Okay, I'm glad to see at least some people have the decency to wear masks while other Oompa Loompas don't. Okay, so chandeliers, darling, sweetie darling. Dresses, already the first one looks like, okay, unpractical. Oh, the decadenza of it all. Now, already the way she's walking, it's not comfy. How is this comfy? But we're in the decadent scenario, so I guess it's fine, just for show. Looks great just for show. It's like a modern day Louis XIV moment here, but even though it's 2021, why not? Editorial. There you see the glasses. None of this is new, darling. But then again, fashion does have a tendency of repeating itself. I like the fact that they actually look like chandeliers on the hips. You know. I wonder how many of these are actually going to go into production like this. Like which regular client is going to want to wear these skirts? I mean, woman, you know. Okay, here we get more wearable pieces. We got denim. And I love how these models, they walk like they're high on something, you know. Serious. Take yourself seriously, darling. You're a model after all. And this is so sad that they all have to be so serious. But that's a choice. Okay, so these little hats and helmets, I've seen them showed on Instagram. People are showcasing them. They were in the showroom, so technically if they were exhibited in the showroom, I would think that they are orderable. These skirts are not going to sell, you guys. I don't know if there's a version of these skirts that are also made more wearable, but yeah, jeans, whatever. Go to Levi's. You're going to save a lot more money. It doesn't have to be Louis Vuitton denim. It doesn't. You know what I mean? but like the denim jeans are the only pants wearable up until now. Maybe this skirt is wearable too, if you take away the little wings from the back, the little chandelier moment, you know. Oversized coats, very much Balenciaga, so from several years ago. These beaded helmets, oh my gosh, it looks really like DIY, you know? Oh, a little oversized Chanel moment. Cute. Yeah. It's a weird, got the polka dot sandals, the denim jacket, no. It's a bit much in a way, and not in a fresh way. It doesn't feel like, oh, look, we did something eclectic. And no, although I gotta say, a lot of these, like this dress here, it's very Louis, you know? It's something that could have been done also during the Marc Jacobs time. It's very much, let's put together pieces we found from the thrift store, added a little bit of expensive materials we found from grandma's closet, you know, like pieces that are 200 years old, that have been passed down from generation to generation, mixed with a bit of oversized Balenciaga vibe from a couple of years ago, even though Balenciaga, even for next summer, is repeating that oversized concept. They're claiming it as their own signature, kind of, right? But then we got here Louis wanting to be Bale, Louis being Bale. So I guess Balenciaga and Gucci is not the collaboration collection that should have happened. It's happening right now, whether you want it or not. This is the Balenciaga Louis collaboration, which is not obviously collaboration, but. It's a... These glasses don't fit. Oh my god, are they wearing vintage bags? Asks Sobe. No, they're not. These, the clash of different styles when it comes to the particular glasses, sunglasses that they're using, which are very Alain Micli from the 80s, okay? I don't know, is this a collaboration with Alain Micli? Because I think Alain Micli is still alive. Maybe it's a collaboration with Alain Micli, I don't know. But, you know, if it's not, then he... A lot of these pieces have a bit of an haute couture vibe about them. I mean, they're not haute couture, obviously, it's prêt-à-porter. But is LVMH implying somehow that they're wanting to go in the haute couture route? Is this the beginning of something? Is LVMH trying to tell us that they're going to start making an haute couture collection soon? Is this kind of testing the grounds, like going extra editorial, so that to see how the reactions are? So if the reactions are great, if this thing is a huge success, then the next step would be to present us with an haute couture collection. It's a possibility, you guys. I've seen haute couture shows with much less complicated outfits than this, so it's all possible. It's just a matter of choosing to do it and then being consequent about it. Polka dots. I always remember Yayoi Kusama's collaboration during Marc Jacobs' tenure at Louis Vuitton for the capsule collection. That was fun. A lot of this is quite interesting, but very different. A lot of these things don't feel very unified in one line. They feel very like their own piece. It's like every piece is its own individual thing. Very historic here, but also very girly, to a point where it's like obnoxiously girly. Way too much texture. And then like bam, then this piece with much less texture. All those shoes with the heels, sandals, open foot, toes poking in the front, you know, the more you wear them, the more that toe is going to go to the front, and literally at a certain point your toe is going to be on the ground. It's going to touch the floor. Yeah, these glasses are not doing it for these looks. They make everything look very dated, but not in a good way. Not like, oh, we're researching retro and we're researching antique. It just makes it look costumey. Not in a good way. Not in a good way. Imagine if she didn't wear the glasses, this look would be much fresher. Those glasses age the look in a terrible way. Terrible way. Styling is dreadful. Those and I collect sunglasses. I love sunglasses, okay, but this ain't it. And if I wanted shapes like that, I would probably go for Alain Micli directly. You see, this is interesting without the glasses. If this model were wearing one of those glasses, it would just ruin the whole thing. But anyway, more polka dots, oversized jackets. This puffiness of these puffed cropped jackets, it's something that's been happening for a while now, and it's quite vulgar. It's done. Can we move on from there? It's very burino. For whoever is from Roma or Rome knows exactly what I mean when I say burino. A little bit of a harlequin vibe there with the proportions, the puffiness of the shoulders of this jacket and the kind of 3/4 short capri pants, but oversized capri pants. There is that court jester type of vibe going on there as well. Details, intricate details, ruffles here, things, and little giblets hanging off of the neck. Details, you know, clothes that require 1 hour of preparation before you leave the house. It's a little bit tone deaf, to be honest with you. After 2 years of having been in lockdown, this is not what I feel like I want. I don't want this for next summer. This is, by the way, summer. This is what Louis wants us to wear next summer. You know what I mean? It feels very tone deaf. It feels like somebody maybe might want to dress after 2 years of lockdown, after they lived in a castle, right? And they started making clothes out of the curtains of the castle and whatever was left in the castle. And then this is how you come out of lockdown after 2 years. But for us mere mortals, after 2 years of lockdown, this ain't it. This is not something inspiring to me. It doesn't make me feel like, oh, I want to wear that. It doesn't make me feel like, oh, wow, they have made something that fits with how I feel. A vibe, a mood, an energy. Sure, work went into it. Thanks for subscribing, Mab2607. It feels interesting, like work went into it, but it doesn't feel like whoever designed it understood the times we live in, or that this person connected with the times we live in. Maybe, is it Nicolas Ghesquière? Wait, is he still doing Louis? I don't even know, because I'm not so much into Louis, but fashion, I'm into their bags, obviously, but you know, when you think about, sorry you guys, let's be honest here. When you think about prêt-à-porter in fashion, the first brand that comes in mind is not Louis Vuitton. I'm sorry. When I think about traveling and, you know, having, you know, stuff like this, the first brand that comes to mind is Louis Vuitton, but not for clothes. So what is this? You know, and if Louis wants to establish themselves on the prêt-à-porter market, well, make it a bit more relatable. I have a feeling if Nicolas Ghesquière designed this, or whoever did, it's like they spent their, you know, lockdown thinking about reading books, history, and they got inspired. You know how it's quick that creative minds that have so much power and a huge budget that you veer off to, oh, and I'm feeling this, and it's gonna go like that, and it's gonna be so this, and it's gonna do exactly that, and oh my God, you know, and then like in your mind you have the whole, it's a revolution, but then it translates terribly on the runway. And then like whatever was amazing in your mind looks like you wanted, but you couldn't really get to it finally on the runway. This is too ornamental, too much for 2022. We're not there at the moment with the times. I might be completely out of touch with the times as well. So who am I to judge? I'm just sharing my personal opinion with y'all's. Anyway, Thank you, Louis, I guess. Let me get to your chats. What y'all's got to say? What are you guys saying? Oh, okay. Oh, so it is Nicolas Giskia. He's still there. Oh, I didn't know he was that tiny. Or is the guy behind him a giant? Yeah, Nicolas. You know, guys, that Nicolas used to do Balenciaga. You know, he did those motorbikes for Balenciaga, you know, decades ago. He's walking the whole runway? What, is this his goodbye? Why does he have a security guy following him? Oh, you know why? Because this was the show when the people protested against Louis for sustainability. So I guess when he walked out, they were scared that he might get attacked as well. So they gave him a bodyguard. If the people didn't run the runway, you know, with the banners to say, stop Louis Vuitton anti-sustainability, maybe he would have come out without a... Oh... Poor Nicolas, were you afraid that some lady with a banner was gonna attack you? Tells me a lot about you. A lot. Oh God, is this video not over yet? Come on. This is so boring. Yes, great. Parrot, we know. Amazing. Okay, Louis. Okay. So let me read some of your chats. Hilarious. Sorry, says Debbie. Jesus says, Shouty out there stomping with his 5 feet. I mean, Shouty. Jesus, you're terrible. Jack D says, did they edit that out? Of course they edited that out. Remember the year Spring Summer 21 Chanel fashion show when the other lady, the comedian, jumped onto the runway? She had nothing to say. She just wanted to walk with the other Oompa Loompas. And they cut that out too. Chanel did not show her either. So Louis cut out. Of course they cut it out. Of course they cut it out. Of course they did. Cinematography gets an A+ at least, LOL, says Nicole. Opal Unicorn says, interesting paradox, protesters in the middle of the thing, right? Very much let them eat cake. Because this does give us a little bit of a Versailles vibe of, you know, Antoinette kind of. Not that decadent, but veering towards it. And then like the plebeians on the runways trying to stop all of this overconsumption and opulence. And then of course the plebeians get cut out and get no voice because LVMH does not want to give them a voice. Aisha says they will pan all the way out to the sky and then pan back down to the models climbing all over the walls. The Sound of Music does better clothes with the curtains fabric. I agree with you. Sound of Music outfits were amazing. What comes to mind is Harlequin Joker for clown, faux clownish, says Denise Hatch. Jack says, ha, he has security with him. Yeah, probably because, as I said, of that person that, you know, and also so sad. It's a girl with a banner saying just stop it with all the fakery. And they had like 10 security guys jump on her. These like bulldog types, right? Like bulldozers. Like she was gonna, what was she gonna do? It's embarrassing how they reacted. Gary says, I thought it was better than Chanel, although that doesn't really say much. It doesn't say much, Gary, not at all. Cece says, I won't like it for summer, but fall, winter, maybe. So Cece, you're going to be wearing the hip skirts that look like chandeliers? Well, good for you, Cece. If you got a moment, if you got a place to wear it, go, girl. The CC Spy, how you doing, sweetie? LV clothes have never really appealed to me. Yeah, me. Susie Collector says, looks like Mardi Gras costumes. Cha. Frenico SHU says, the most relevant thing about this collection were the climate protesters. Which... Exactly, and they were not shown because LVMH cut them out. Mo S says this was a disappointment and underwhelming, just sad. I do enjoy this collection, says Arlen R. Pixel Hexa says it's like H&M tried to do couture. Ooh, the shade, Pixel Hexes. Barbara O'Brien. It's giving me a sense of freedom, self-expression, a rebellion. Very, very artistic, and the setting is amazing. Opal Unicorn says, I like the striped blouse. Pixel says, this is a pret-a-porter collection? Yes. KDF says, so depressing. Interesting how you guys, some of you are loving it, some of you are hating it. Very, very interesting. Oh, Sidonie says Klaus Nomi 2021, and the just says, don't offend Klaus Nomi. Yeah, don't offend Klaus Nomi. Klaus Nomi could have done better and would have done better. Hella Zemni says, Carnival, nothing more. Fascinating, you guys. This is so interesting to me. So some of you are loving it, some of you are not having it. Sad court jester, says Nicole. Opal says, too many things happening at the same time. It doesn't make sense, LOL. Dacob living in the castle. Yeah, right? Rich Mitch says, knew it. Looks more like autumn. Looks so stuffy, says Jenny. That's such a vibe. Olfactosaur says, like Pierrot, black and white. Bibi says, this is not summer. It reminds me of Alice in Wonderland, says Sidonie. Mrs. Blue says, it's an interesting and artistic collection, but not at all wearable. Alina says, this is summer. Rich Mitch says, Olfactory Story says, yes, I agree with the Harlequin vibe. Sidonie says, none of this is flattering at all. Henry says, it's like they thought being mismatched and inconsistent could be a style on its own. Pixel says, I'm loving the culottes. Anything with big pockets is good with me. Jane Davenport says, any monogram canvas yet? She gone. She gone. They had a little bit of a monogram canvas on those rounded little trunkets, baglets. It is pret-a-porter au vol. Yes, I love the big pockets though, says Pixel Hexes. Well then go to Yoji Yamamoto. Yoji Yamamoto is famous for big pockets, done with style. I can't wear any of this. Somebody said, Kurioto says, I already forgot all the outfits. Xander says, same. I also forgot all the outfits. Jesus says, I can't remember to forget. Mary Ann Lero says, after being in lockdown, some ornate touches are refreshing after experiencing an almost forced casual lifestyle with no events to dress for. But, agreed, the ornate use was a bit out of touch for 2022. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, thumb up this video, subscribe to my channel, and never forget to never give up on love. Love you all. See you soon. Take care. Bye. Mwah.